Hi guys, hello ladies, and welcome everyone to another episode of Paul Brooks TV. Specifically, we're going to do a haul video, Paul's Hauls. It's been a minute since I've done one of these, so very exciting to show you a few things that I picked up recently. I took a trip to Streator, Illinois, which is actually the town that I grew up in from the time I was a very small boy up until 1993 when I moved here to Normal, Illinois to go to high school. So went with my mom and my sister, and we just sort of spent the day reminiscing and taking in the sights. And we stopped into the Streator Public Library, which is a great place. I recommend if you're ever in Streator, Illinois, stop into the library. It's a really neat old building. They have this big dome with a mural, like an old painting. And it's great. And they had a sale on movies for, I think, 50 cents each. And I picked up a few things. So let's get into it in no particular order. First up is a movie called Crippled Creek. And it says, it's not your average camping trip. I don't know if I know anything about any of the movies that I picked up. So these were actually kind of neat finds that, in a small town library, I didn't expect to find some of this stuff or any of this stuff, really. So Crippled Creek, again, don't know hardly anything about it, but you can take a look at the plot there if you want to, and sort of some of the images on the back here. And I see have some DVD features. It says a theatrical trailer, cast biographies, which I always love, and a production photo gallery, which I also always love. This was put out by S'more Entertainment, which I have some of their stuff. Program 2005, and it looks like this DVD came out in 2009. It's in color, it's 91 minutes, it's Crippled Creek. Up next, I have 5 things, just so you guys know. And also, just so you know, I'm shooting in my bathroom. I've just figured, let's mix up the locations a little bit. So we're hanging out in my bathroom today with the nice old lady wallpaper behind me. Up next is something called Dark Fields, and it's in full screen, which, good stuff. Dark Fields, IFQ says it's the most terrifying movie experience of the decade. Wow. Take a look at the back here. Once again, for all these, you can read the synopsis if you would like to. And we have some special features on this as well. 4:3 full screen, love it. 2.0 stereo, love it. Scene selection, English, closed captions, Spanish subtitles, and trailers. So really what they mean to say there is trailers. If you build it, they will die, which is of course a little bit of a pun or a play on words from the famous movie Field of Dreams, where they say, if you build it, they will come. They're talking about a baseball field, so I'm assuming that maybe this is some sort of horror take on Field of Dreams. I don't know. Dark Fields. I'll find out at some point. Up next, Haunted Forest. Only the trees can hear you scream. This looks like almost more of a Japanese looking situation, but I'm not sure. Let's see what we got here. I'll let you read the plot synopsis there. According to a mysterious and terrifying legend, a vengeful female spirit named Satinika lures people to a remote but beautiful forest, and they are never seen again. Okay. Got some DVD features, 16:9 widescreen. Be nice if it was full screen, but what can you do? 5.1 and 2.0 audio, English and Spanish subtitles, English closed captions, and trailers. So again, what they mean to say is trailers. But that's okay, you know. This is put out by Lionsgate, 2007, 81 minutes. I forgot to get that for you over here. Nope, that's Crippled Creek. Sorry, Dark Fields is 2006 in color, 80 minutes. I think part of the thing that attracted me to these DVDs that I found was that a lot of them were mid 2000 stuff. I almost feel like maybe all of these came from someone's collection, you know, and they just dumped them off at the library. Who knows? Up next, this is called The House by the Cemetery, and this one I have heard of. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is a bit of a classic here. Bit of a cult classic, perhaps. I can't remember if I've seen it or not. I might be thinking of something else, though. I don't know. This stars Catherine McCole and Paolo Malco. Don't know that I'm familiar with either of them, but don't go in the basement. And let's take a look at the back here. Looking good, looking pretty cool. Dr. Norman Boyle Palomalco of the New York Historical Society accepts a research assignment abandoned by a colleague who has committed suicide. Yikes. The project requires the researcher to temporarily take up residence in a New England mansion along with his wife, Lucy Catherine McCole, and their son. The Boyles soon find out the mansion has an additional resident, a deranged killer living in the basement, which is never something that you want to see. Special features, interactive menu and scene index. So you can watch the movie is the special feature. It came out in 1981. It's in color and it is 82 minutes. So looking forward to checking that one out, even though it's, not a mid-2000s film. Got to mix it up a little bit. This was directed by Lucio Fulci. So yeah, this has got to be a cult classic, you know, Italian. Cool. I'm glad I have that. And last, but certainly not least, sticking with the sort of haunted theme here, we have Haunted Highway. And I love a good highway movie, and I love a good haunting. So this is really checking some boxes for me, you know. Prepare to be driven insane. Oh, I see what they did there. And look at the back. If you hear that little pop noise every now and then, I am in my bathroom. I did just take a shower, and it's still dripping a little bit, and I apologize. DVD bonus features, letterbox presentation, 2.0 stereo, English closed captions, Spanish subtitles, the making of Haunted Highway featurette, there we go, scene selection, and trailers. 2005 color, approximate runtime 84 minutes, also put out by Lionsgate. He knew he was traveling a dangerous road, but he had no idea a torrid affair would lead this far. Now photographer Greg Ross is speeding down a mysterious, dark, deserted highway, haunted by terrifying apparitions at every turn. Is he imagining things, or are vengeful supernatural forces out to drive him insane? One thing he knows for sure, his wife lies dead in the trunk, and she's not talking yet. Oh my. Okay, so there you go. 5 movies that I picked up at the library. I'll just show you some disc art really quick on everything as well, since I neglected to do that, and always nice to have some good disc art on your DVDs, you know. House by the Cemetery. Dark Fields. It's all pretty much what you would expect. So I'll just burn through this really quick, and then maybe we'll get a thumbnail. Cripple Creek. And Haunted Forest. Yeah, all pretty much exactly what you would expect. And that's okay. Just a real quick, you know. Thank you for watching. Hope you're doing well. And we'll see you next time.